Good morning, everyone. Figured I'd pull the tire off the Subaru and fix an issue it's been having. The brakes on this side have been sticking on just ever so slightly, and it creates the rotor to heat up, and then it starts shaking and stuff, you know, as the rotor warps. But I replaced this caliper last year and those brake pads twice last year. It's been doing this since fall, so I know that I need a caliper and rotor pads for this side, but as we save up for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this caliper off and just polish the surfaces as much as I can, just to try to get it to slide a little better. It does seem to slide on the pins just fine. What it is last time I had this off to look at it, this top piston, I pulled back the rubber boot and it was just nothing but rust on the inside of it. So I'll pull that all apart and see if I can lube it up some. These rotors are shot. You can see that shadowing in there. That's just from heat. I don't see any cracks or anything. It all needs to be replaced, but I'm gonna get this off. I'll show you what I'm doing with it. Alright, you can see here, got the pads off and stuff. There is just a slight bit of pad left on there. It'll be good for a week or two. The slide pins, as you can see, nice and free, so that's not what was hanging it up. These are rusty, but focus is freaking out. They're rusty, but it was sliding on them. I'm still gonna take the file to these, because these are right in there, and clean that up. Caliper is where the problem is. You can see here this boot, fold back, it's just rust in there. That's supposed to be a nice shiny smooth piston, and I don't even think it's gonna move. That's what's sticking on it. See, now I know there's a seal in here, so I can't try forcing that back in some. That's just gonna ruin that seal, and I'm gonna have leaking brakes. So I'm gonna hit that with some lube. Pull this boot back, check this one. I can't even get that one's boot off. That's probably how it's supposed to be. This one pulled right out. Yeah, I'm gonna spray some lube in there. Get it. Well, get these cleaned up, both sides. Go for there. That's about all I can do, I guess. I thought, maybe pulling the backing plate off of these, just this anti-vibration one here. This one's already loose, just to give me that little bit more of travel to get past the rusty spot. Maybe it'll pop out and it'll have a little bit more of a clean spot just to get me through. We'll see though. I'm gonna get it all cleaned up and I'll show you what I come up with. Okay, the brake pads themselves, that's what it rides on there. All I'm doing is taking a file, running across the flat spots till I get shiny metal again. I'm not reshaping it at all, just enough to knock the rust off, give it a nice smooth surface to ride on. You want to make sure you don't actually change the shape of this at all, because this is, you know, your brakes on your car. You don't want to have any issues. And all I'm doing, like I said, just enough. Give it a bit of a shininess. smooth surface to ride on. Doing it to this side, right on top, and then angle it there, angle it there. That should be enough for that. There. That's done. You can see it there. Focus. That's all I'm doing to these edges here. The back side of these, I already have this one done. I think I'm going to take the file and just try knocking some of the rest off and level it. Because I did notice that, it'll be hard for you guys to tell, but and there you can see it real good. It's wearing a little worse on the outside than the inside, but that just might be the way it's designed or the way it was working. But I'm going to get that done. I already sprayed the caliper with some WD-40. That's really all I have for lube that I can see. Yeah. It's not recommended because that seal in there is for brake fluid only, but like I said, just gotta kind of a temporary fix. It starts leaking, I'll right away go get the brakes replaced. So these here, I'm just gonna clean up with maybe some Scotch-Brite. And then a real light coat of grease on all of it, and I'm gonna put it back together. If I do anything else, I'll let you guys know. Okay, it's back on, and as you can see, it might be hard for you guys to see without me wiggling, but I have a little bit of play. Pull this all the way out, you can see just a hair of a gap. That'll close up when I actually hit the brakes, but it'll give me that much more travel away from the rusty spots, and hopefully that piston isn't super rusty, but it'll keep it from locking up for now. All I gotta do left is put the tire back on, got everything tightened down, sprayed down some of the bolts with WD-40, try keeping them from rusting, but that's it. Thanks for watching. Got a video just recently of getting that working again, and a bunch of other videos and mowers and fixing that stuff up and blacksmith and stuff, so see if you can find something you like. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. I'll see you next time.